Welcome to my third part in this Manifesting a Specific Person series, and today I need to talk about self-concept, okay? So here's the part that a lot of people overlook. When they manifest a specific person, they keep focusing on the specific person. In part two, I already told you have to focus on yourself, okay? You're not focusing on the specific person. Now, do you have assumptions about the specific person? We're going to get to that in the next part. But for today, I want you to focus on the assumptions that you have about yourself. Okay. What is the story you're telling yourself in general? Not just focused on the specific person in that relationship. How do you feel about yourself in relationships in general? How do you feel about yourself in terms of being loved and deserving to be treated well, or deserving support and kindness? How do you view yourself? Do you view yourself as deserving of it? Do you assume and perceive yourself as someone who is deserving all of this wonderful things to happen to them? And are you someone who believes that you are chosen and prioritized? That's the stuff that I was talking about in part two that you need to work on, okay? Which is essentially the self-concept. Now, you might be saying, okay, well, now I have to build this whole self-concept. No, no, no. We're not building up a self-concept. That self-concept already exists. There's an identity, there's a version of you, an ego-driven version of you that already has all those qualities. What you're doing is you're taking off the mask of your old story that doesn't believe that you were chosen or prioritized, and you're simply putting on the mask of someone who is chosen and prioritized. It's as simple as that. It honestly is as simple as that. No, you don't have to do a lot of shadow work. You don't have to do a ton of EFT tapping and a lot of, like fixing and broken and inner child work. If it helps you to do that, fine, you can do that. And for some people, that is the path that they need to do. I'm just telling you there's an easier way. And it's simply to no longer identify with that old story and just simply embody the new version of you that believes that they are deserving of love, that they are worthy of love and support and being treated well, treated with respect, and that the relationships always go well with them, right? That they are always chosen and prioritized. That's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on yourself. And along with that, it's the assumptions that you have about yourself, right? That you need to really hone in on and make sure that they are good. Because even if you are able to manifest a relationship with the specific person, it's not going to be sustainable, or it's not going to be healthy or good if you haven't figured it out within. Okay. You need to figure it out within. That is critical and so important. Stay tuned for part four.